Good morning, Jane. How are you this morning? Oh, nice. Good morning, Blue Steel.
Gene Pfeiffer 1 said, Morning Blue. Blue Steel said, MSS Gene.
Hey, y'all, I'll be right back. I'm just going to go grab my coffee real quick. I'll be right back.
Blue Steel said, ENFF. Blue Steel said, Ketchup like mayonnaise. Gene Pfeiffer 1 said, That chatterbox drives me crazy.
All right, I'm back. The chatterbox drives me crazy. Um, well, sorry to hear that. Well, hopefully, all for a good reason. Blue skill, yeah, blue skill, blue steel. Damn it. Oh, really? Whose channel? Is that question for me, Jane? What am I up to? Let's see, 5'5", about 125. Semi good looking. Uh, Not much. It looked like it wants to do some damage out there today, so I don't know. I'm gonna wait to see how the weather turns out. I bet. Yeah, he probably is. Jane, what state? Yeah. What the hell's my phone? Man, hey visitors, how are you, my friend? Oh, you're in Brennan? Okay, heard of it. Never been there. I don't think, unless you close to St. Cloud. And visitors, do me a favor and return that favor whenever. I cannot find my damn phone. Shoot. BRB. Man, something must be going on. I was sitting on my damn phone, didn't even see it. Ha ha ha. Ha ha ha. Well, I tell you, if I didn't have the ringer on, I probably wouldn't have found it. Ambitious. What was I calling him before? Ambitious? Sorry, I butchered your name. Hey, I could have called you a lot of things, but I just screwed up your name. Good morning, Miss B. Okay, so Miss B is here and she has control of me, and Carl is not here. So that means that PDF is going to show up. Good morning, Blue Lies. So I can chill out today because Miss B's here. Miss B, come on up, and I promise I won't show your face. Good morning, good citizen. Somebody come up. Okay, I see you, Blue Lights. You can shut your camera off if you like. You want to shut your camera off? Give me a nod. Okay, go ahead.
Morning, brother. How you
Good
doing
morning.
today?
I'm doing okay. How about yourself?
Oh, not too bad. I spent some time yesterday following up on a city hall meeting, boring stuff that I do when I have issues with police departments, but got some body cam footage I need to download from that. Just, I mean, the usual. I follow anyone who does similar things, and I saw you were live, so I figure I'd stop in and say good morning.
Well, good morning to you. And thank you for stopping by, man. I appreciate it.
Yeah, I know sometimes my introduction, I always say howdy perpetrators. Sometimes that offends people. It's a joke from a site that spoofs the ATF. It makes fun of one of their agents. So if that offends anybody, just know I'm not dogging on you guys. I just found that as a funny introduction. So that's why I say howdy perpetrators every time I come in. And it's funny because my name, if people read it, uh, they realize I'm not pro police, but a lot of people look at it and they go, Blue lives matter, and they get mad as soon as I come into a chat a lot of times, and I laugh about it. I'm like, no, guys, I'm a supporter of good police conduct, but unfortunately, we don't see that very often, uh, so I blast bad officers all the time. It's what I do, and we need to get that out to the public. So
Right
any
on. Right.
any anyone who takes the time to do it, I'll go out and support them. Whether it's through views or going out with them in my area. I'm down in South Texas. I mean, I went out to Uvalde to meet a couple other auditors out there recently, and I mean, it's just we do what we can. There's safety in numbers, so
Right. I agree.
so so.
Well, yeah, I agree with you.
Either way, I mean, I heard you asking someone to come up, and I didn't want you to feel all alone up on the panel, so I said, "Oh, what the heck? I'll stop in and introduce myself." I see you got a lot of moderators. I see on a lot of other channels as well. That's a good sign as well. Those moderators, man, they do a lot of good for channels, and it's amazing to me how some of these guys can spend that much time moderating so many different channels. Uh, we appreciate that. I mean, that's the type of support every channel needs.
Right, right, right. Because I know sometimes I get like trolls coming in and
Oh yeah, you got to love the trolls who call us frauditors and whatever else. And I mean, I laugh about that stuff. I've been doing this for about 2 years. I get called names all the time. I don't care. I'm like, guys, I don't do this for money. I don't make money off of YouTube. And trolls come in and, oh, I'm going to get your channel demonetized, and I laugh. I'm like, really? I've never made a penny off of YouTube, so good luck with trying that. I mean, it wouldn't matter to me if I did make money, because quite frankly, people who use the platform to make money are making money off of donations, not from what the pittance that YouTube pays for the content we put out.
right. Yeah. Well, I don't get um people contributing to me. I don't know why, but it's all good. I'd rather have bodies than um
One of the things I said a long time ago, before I mean, technically I could monetize my channel, but I said this a long time ago, and I meant it at the time, because a couple of cops were like, you just do this to get money off of YouTube. I'm like, I don't make a penny off of it, but if I started doing it to make money, I would probably have to steer my content to get more views, and that's not what I do. Most of my stuff is really, really boring, actually. I follow up on things, and I follow up with like police supervisors, city halls, things that are very boring, but I'm showing people we can make a change. And so, like my local followers here in San Antonio, they drop me hints all the time, and they're like, wow, dude, you actually went out and took care of that. I'm like, yeah, if it's important to you and you tell me about it, I have the time to go down and talk to the city or to these board meetings. Yeah, they don't like me, but
oh
they're gonna
well.
hear they're gonna hear what I have to say. They may not do anything about it, but most citizens can't take the time out of their day to go put up with the BS politicians and the lying police cover-ups and all that crap. I mean, I tell people flat out, I've had so many police officers uninvestigated, and I think you know what I'm talking about, where they say, oh, we're going to look into that. Yeah, that officer shouldn't have done that, and they blow it off. They do
Oh yeah.
absolutely
Big
nothing
time.
about it. And I mean, I laugh about it. I mean, just recently, back in June, VIA, which is like a transit police, the bus police here, they
Mm,
arrested me for walking on a sidewalk. And this is a month after I'm recording one of their supervisors telling them, hey, make sure your idiots know I didn't say idiots. I said officers. I was polite with him when I spoke with him. I said, make sure
Why?
your idiots know that they cannot be arresting people on these sidewalks. You've done it 3 times now. The last case just got dismissed. Make sure you tell these specific officers. And he's like, I know. We tell them. The guy who arrested me and his supervisor, that corporal knew I'm going to beat the case. And he said, oh, I don't care. You can fight it in court. And I'm like, yeah, these are the games you idiots play. You think it's funny. But every time you do it, you're just putting yourselves at risk for a lawsuit because some
Mm-hmm.
people choose to sue. And, you know, at this point with VIA, I'm thinking that's the only way that they're going to change. You know, they stuffed me in an unair conditioned car. I complained about it. Now, they knew when they had me in the back of that unair conditioned car in 102-degree weather.
Mm-hmm.
The supervisor came out and said, oh, crap, you got to move him out of that car. So they did. And immediately later that day, the next supervisor put that car in for a maintenance request for the air conditioner that only worked or didn't work in the passenger area of the car. Yeah,
Uh-huh.
like we believe that. What we know happened was the officer said, "I'll screw this dude. I'm not turning on the AC." But then they went, "Oh, well, we can just say the AC wasn't working." So of course, you know, I get government records on a daily basis. So I put in for the vehicle maintenance request. Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
they turned in the car that day. That's their cover up for it.
Mm-hmm.
But the chief of their police says, "Oh no, we never did that." And amazingly, the video from that vehicle, the vehicle reporting just didn't work that day. I'm sorry.
Uh,
Go ahead, sir.
what you say, PDF?
What up, man? I was just listening to him
Good.
talking
Good
about
morning.
these
Good morning.
Nazi freaking cops.
Yeah, the fucking. I don't understand people who support them, man. I really don't. But
I know
you
what
know,
you're talking about. I was in the back of one time in Daytona Beach and no fucking air conditioning. That shit cook you real quick back there.
oh yeah. Mm.
Yeah, you know they'll give you a ticket if you leave your kid in a car that's not air conditioned.
But see, there's no air in that car. Once you've sat in that back seat, there's a matter of time the oxygen level would be depleted because there's no fresh air coming into that cab. There's no air leaving that cab. And once it's like I try to tell people in the air condition your house, if you have a vent in your back room blowing into that room and you close the door and it's sealed up because the carpet, there's no air going under the door, you put your hand up at that vent, there'll be no air coming out of that vent. It's like dead air. And once you've been in that room for a while, there's no new air coming in there. You open the door and then all of a sudden you'll feel air coming out of that vent in your ceiling because the air can leave the room. It's the same way with these cop cars, and they know that. There's no way. It's a scientific fact. It's proof. You see what I mean? They know that when they stick you in there. They'll turn that fucking vent off on purpose, dude. It's torture. Take your oxygen away, they fucking torturing you, man.
Did you see what Miss B wrote?
No, why is my picture up? You want to see something good? Let me fix this for you. I love you long time. I love you long time.
Oh my God.
Hey. Don't fuck with me. I'll put my girl on you. She got some fucking...
Oh shit.
What?
I accidentally hit the wrong button.
Oh, well, don't make me hide out, motherfucker.
Hey, I'll put your ass in the basement again.
What you mean, man? I put my mask on, buddy. Don't fuck with me. You don't know it's me.
You're from parts unknown, right?
How you know that's me? The guy look like me, right?
I don't know. I've never seen what you look like.
I scare little kids. They jump out of school buses if they drive past out the window. They dive for the concrete. That's how scary I am. I'm scary. I'm the ugly motherfucker. I don't want ugly motherfucker. Didn't you hear? The trolls all told you.
Well, I
So,
don't.
man, what happened with your case, dude? What happened with your case? Fucking Black National trying to start drama up in this bitch already this morning. I wanted to hear him talk until Black National cut you off. So that was cold the way he did you like that, bro.
Man, you know what, PDF?
What? What?
I didn't cut nobody off.
Yeah, you did. He was talking about the fucking back seat, and you come in there and got all fucking started talking about fucking. I don't know what you was talking about, dude. You was like, I don't know, man. I don't know. What the hell? Where'd you go with all this?
PDF is a trip, boy.
I'm working, blood. I'm working for a living. Poor boy got to eat.
Gotta love that.
And which corner you working at?
Huh? I got to change out a unit, and I'm working on getting off my ass and out the door into the truck and driving down to where that unit is, to where I got to put in I got to change out an air conditioning system in the house. But I got to get there first, and it's like a 45-minute drive. And I mean, then you was talking about coming up in here, so you might be the fault of the reason some people might not get air conditioned today. You know that, right?
Hey, I didn't say hey, PDF.
You fucking told me to come in here. I'm pretty sure because Miss B told me. I was talking to her on the phone, and she said Black National said he wanted you to come in. I said, yeah, he just sent me a text talking about he live and shit. So I had to block his phone number, the motherfucker.
that damn Black National, God dang. You know,
that motherfucker got to go.
Man, he's got to go.
Hey, you know Black National Freedom Fighters really PDF, right?
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yep, you are.
Oh, man.
We found that out. He got to go.
Wow.
So what happened with your case, man? Is it ongoing, or can you talk about it more, or what?
They tried to tell me to take a plea bargain, which of course I won't.
They always do that, yeah.
And you know, they're sitting there. Even the police report is very clear. My lawyer's laughing at it. I'm like, they're like, dude, they're giving you time served. You're only in jail for 14 hours. Take it. That's what the DA. And I'm like, fuck you, dude. We're going to a jury trial. And then he brings up, he's like trying to persuade my lawyer to encourage me otherwise. He's like, this guy's got 2 criminal trespasses already. And I'm like, yeah, and I beat both of those, you dirty motherfuckers. Why do you think I'm going to fucking let you punish
Hey,
me?
I told him one day, I'll take an out-of-court settlement, or you can spend a bunch of fucking money going to court. Either way, I don't care if I win, lose, or draw. You guys are going to pay, motherfuckers. You're coming out your back pocket. We're going to run this shit to the end of the game. See what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like they say, is this thing working? Is this thing on? You got to beat me every fucking day. Come get you some. That's the way it works. And it's never going to stop. More and more people are learning we have to stand against these crooked bastards because they want you to take a plea. Oh, well, it's only 14 days. You already did it. Just call it even. Fuck you. There ain't no call it even. You son of a bitch, stick a motherfucker in the back of a hot car. You know, you could have had a stroke. You could have went into fucking heat exhaustion. We call it bear caught down here in Florida. You get so fucking hot, no air. You pass the fuck out, dude. You lose brain cells, you could die. They could have killed you in the back of that fucking car. They don't care.
No,
they don't know your health condition. What if you had a health condition where you was on medication where you can't take the heat? Like some of the people that I do air conditioning jobs for, they call me up talking about, man, I'm on oxygen. I'm gonna have to go get a hotel. If there any way you can come fix my unit. I'm like, I'll drop what I'm doing to go help them people. You know what I mean? Because I know their health is in jeopardy without air conditioning. We live in Florida. It's fucking hot, dude. I don't know where y'all at, but you in Texas, South Texas, you out there by Miss B. So it's hot motherfucker out there too right now. You guys could die heat stroke, heat exhaustion. You could have a fucking heart attack. That is what you need to battle. They put your life in jeopardy. They knew it. They knew the air wasn't working in that fucking car. They had to know it because you said you got it on the video, right?
I got it. Well, this is the best part of that. The officer who arrested me, I was only audio recording at the time. I was there to complain about activities they did over the weekend. They were running homeless people off the sidewalk. They didn't want to hear my complaint. So they said, fuck this guy. We're going to arrest him. And so they took the recording out of my hand. The officer went in front of his dash cam while I'm in the car watching him do it and deletes my audio recording. I'm like, you're a dumbass. There wasn't anything important on that anyway. But now you done fucked up. So, of course, I filed a official complaint on that. Oh, imagine that. The video surveillance in that car, the hard drive for the whole video for that vehicle
disappeared.
Just, it needs maintenance. For some reason, they don't have it anymore.
Hmm.
And we all know this is bullshit. I
But see,
mean,
that's perfect. When you start piling all that shit up together and it's in a jury trial, well, they're going to look at it like, wait a minute. I mean, it's like where we live. There was a mysterious lightning strike one day, and we don't have that recording. So we checked with the weather survey. There wasn't a lightning strike within 150 miles that day, anywhere near us in Florida. Not one official lightning strike recorded by the national weather people who pretty much count every fucking bolt. They can count how many bolts of lightning's getting striking in Florida. I'm sure they didn't miss just one. See what I'm saying? The
oh yeah,
bullshit. That's what's gonna shock the conscience of the jury. The jury's gonna say, wait a minute, just so happened the air didn't work. Wait a minute, just so happened that didn't work. Wait a minute, and then no, fight this shit to the end if you can afford it and you can withstand the battle. You know what I mean?
that I'm fortunate, and when I say that, I can sit in jail. As a matter of fact, I sat in jail for 26 days because I refused to pay a $20 bond. I told
Yeah.
them, I said, "Fuck you, I'm not paying it. You're going to give me a speedy trial." 2 days before, they had to give me a trial or let me out. They went, "Oh, well, we have to give you bail," and I'm like, "I'm not paying the $20. Fuck you." And
Yeah.
they're like, "Yeah, we have to let you out." I get out on the street, and 3 days later, they text me saying, "If you don't pay us the $20, you're going back to jail." And I called them. I said, "Motherfucker, I got $36 in my pocket. I'm by the jail. I'm gonna hand that money to a homeless person just so you can't confiscate it. And I'm checking back into jail." And they're like, "No, no, no, no. That was a mistake. That was a mistake. Don't do that. Don't do that." I'm like, "No, fuck you guys. You think I'm playing about that shit?" I didn't sit in jail for 26 days because I couldn't afford $20. I
Yeah.
sat in jail because I refused to pay bail. I refused to pay to be victimized. And it's
Dude,
like,
they gave Liberty Freak a $5 bond the other day. What the fuck? It costs you more for the fucking $20 bond than it does for the money. This is ridiculous, the shit they're doing. I'm proud of you for doing that. HPR up in here. He's a good guy too, y'all. But hey, everybody might not have your link, dude. Do you got his link in there, Black National? Because I've known this guy for a
Uh,
while now. He's got a lot of videos up. Y'all might want to go check his page out because he's stand up. I mean, he's not making money out here. He's like the rest of us. We're doing
hey,
this out of pocket,
hey,
But
Blue Line. Can you just say something real quick
can you
in the
type
chat?
something in the chat, or he had a
actually,
link earlier up here? I seen he had typed in earlier. Somebody
I,
might have his
I,
link.
I posted in the chat earlier. I'm out
I'll
of
get
that.
it. Hey, I'll get his link. I got it. Hold on. Oh, wait a minute. Kay Stevenson. How are you going to beat Kay Stevenson? You might well not even think twice about trying to win. Kay Stevenson's got the link, y'all.
There you
Check
go.
his page out. Please subscribe and go watch a couple of his videos because, like he said, he's going to stand up for a $20 bond, spend 20 some days in jail. Like he said, I can do that time standing on my head, motherfuckers. Come get you something. That's how I rock. And I'm glad, man, I appreciate you doing that. I mean, to me, it's senseless, but yet it's such a strong, I mean,
It's a statement, and
it is, dude. You fucking,
the,
it sent
the,
chills through me hearing you say it again because I already know you did it. I've already heard
yeah,
this story. So, you know.
the last time for this bullshit via arrest, the magistrate was like, "Again?" And I'm like, "Yep." And she's like, "Dude, this is your third one." I said, "How'd the last two work for you guys? You know this one ain't gonna work either.
Oh, I think
This is bullshit."
Oh, there we go.
And
Another illegal arrest. Yes. Why do you guys keep doing this? Why you keep violating our rights, the Constitution, what you sworn to uphold, the law and order? This isn't law and this isn't lawful and it's not orderly. You don't just arrest people and run them through the system because you can. When you find people like you, people like me, people like Black National, the rest of the people in this chat right now that will stand up, they're not used to this, dude. We have to continue. We can't stop. If we
nah,
stop, they won, and they'll treat your children the same damn way they're trying to treat you right now. And your children will expect it because they watched you get treated that way and you didn't stand up. So that's why another reason we have to stand up as the older generation. So the kids can watch us stand up and say, God damn, them peoples were strong.
yeah,
See
that's
what
what
I'm saying?
they tried to dump $1,000 bond on me, and I was like, "Fuck you, I'm not paying that. We're going to a speedy trial. We're going to do a jury trial, and when it comes out, every day I'm sitting in jail over this bullshit. It's going to come out of your pockets.
Yeah.
So they say, okay, we're going to give you a $30 bond because they knew what cash I had on me. And I said,
Yeah.
fuck you. I declined to pay that. And they're like, you have to pay it. And I wrote on the paperwork, I said, declined. Either you're releasing me or you're keeping me, but I'm not paying that $30.
I refuse to pay your extortion fees.
And of course, they're like, get the fuck out of here, dude. And the guy who works for pretrial services, he's like, I don't know why you're so mad. You're getting out of here for free. And I said, I'm mad because it's an unlawful arrest. You say I'm getting out of here for free. Yeah, I've been down here 14 hours, but I shouldn't have been down here at all. And you're sitting here smirking, going, dude, you have the $30, just pay it. I'm saying, hey, fuck you.
Exactly.
You know, I'm not paying you a fucking penny to fucking victimize me.
I call them Nazis, dude. I fucking call them Nazis the whole time I'm in there. Gestapo. When they have me in there, no, they don't like me. They tell me I have to stop cursing. Now, fuck you. I don't have to curse. There's a female. Fuck that. You guys got me and you're Nazis. I shouldn't even be in this bit. Power trippers, motherfuckers. Power trippers. That's what they are. Power tripping. You're supposed to thank them because they gave you your freedom, not because they violated your rights and stuck you in there unlawfully.
Exactly. And I mean, I understand the detention is separate from the arresting officer, but it's the same fucking system. They treat everyone like shit.
Yep.
You know, when I went in there the last time, and this is Bear County Jail in San Antonio, the lady, you know, their process union, she's like, what's your SID number, which is like your jail ID number? I'm like, I don't memorize that shit. I don't need to give you that. She's like, you should know it. And I'm like, fuck you. You know, you may consider me a fucking frequent flyer at your little fucking hotel here, but I'm not going to memorize a number to make your job easier for you. You know, and she's like, and I laughed. I said, so you think and she's like, you look like you're in here all the time. I'm like, well, you know, how many convictions do I have? None. I've got court cases on the 27th of this month, on the 28th, and then on the 9th of August for little bullshit things. And they get mad because they go, why don't you just take a plea? And I'm like, no, fuck that. I'm not guilty. Your officers,
they tried that same shit with me, didn't they?
Mm-hmm. Yep. Your tyranny must stop.
They tried that same shit with me, and I was like, no, that's okay. I'll take it to trial. So that's why I'm on the 28th. I got to go to trial.
And you know, I've been fucking with them back lately because a lot of times what happens are the city employees lie to the police about something, and then the police call that probable cause when it's not. If the police didn't witness it, they can't use that shit as probable cause, but they do. And
the police can't be victims in anything.
Yeah, but even if they witness it, how many times they say, well, I didn't see it. You were standing there looking, motherfucker. What do you mean you didn't see it?
Yep.
And so lately I've been pissing them off. I've actually got 2 public employees fired over it. And I'm like, I don't give a fuck. If you lie about something I did to the police, you need to go to jail. I would go to jail.
How many more people have they done that to also?
Exactly.
Or will they?
I mean, just yesterday I was talking to one of the supervisors for the guards, and he's like, oh, that person's no longer with us. I'm like, that's not my point. I didn't try to get your guard fired. I tried to get your guard thrown in jail because he tried to get me thrown in jail unlawfully. Mm-hmm. And you guys think it's, you know, no big deal. The problem is your fucking training, and you guys just ignore that shit. And you think it's okay, and you go, oh, well, we took care of it because we fired this guy. And I'm like, no, that's your way of fucking saying, well, if we don't fire the guy, we're going to get a big lawsuit. So we took action. And I'm like, it's not a single issue, you know. And, you know, the other guard, I feel bad for him. He did get fired, but not for reaching for his weapon on me. He got fired because he admitted he was told to unlawfully violate my rights. And of course, that's giving out client information. 1,000.
Oh, yeah, you can't stand. Yeah, he stood up for what was right, and he lost his job. Is that what you're saying?
Exactly. And I mean, I feel bad for the guy, but I don't because
he's better off that he ain't working with that crooked ass group of fucking tyrants no more.
Exactly. And of course, you know, the supervisor's like, well, you know, he's not working for us anymore either. And I'm like, every time I come to you with a fucking complaint about one of your employees, what I hear is, oh, we had to let that guy go. And the issue isn't with your employees, it's the way you train them. If you started going around to every fucking guard, and actually they have now, they tell every one of their VIA contracted guards has instructions. If they see me, get on a bus to radio it in where I'm getting off. I joke about it because when I get off a bus, there's a VIA police car waiting to see where I'm going next. And then I fuck with them because I'll catch a bus. They think I'm going somewhere. I'll get off the bus 2 blocks down the street and I'll get on another bus and go somewhere else. And the guards there calls it in and they're like, no, he's going this way. And I mean, the officer, I joked with them the other day about it. I'm like, I fuck with you guys. I know what you're doing. And I'm like, I don't care if you follow me. I'm not doing anything illegal. And he's like, yeah, we also know that you're driving now too. And that's, kind of thrown us for a loop because you get on a bus and then you get off the bus and the driver says he got off the bus and got into a car and drove this way. And I'm like, well, fuck you guys. What are you going to do now? Are you going to, have a cop follow the bus everywhere I go? I'm like, I'm sorry, but to me,
Hey, do you ever get to just walk up and say, "Hey, what's up, y'all? How y'all doing, man? You been fishing lately? Do y'all go hunting? What do y'all do besides copping? Do you have a life other than a cop? I mean, do you guys actually do?
I do talk with a lot of officers.
Because they're just people. They're just dumbasses. That's all.
And I mean, honestly, I know a lot of people go, "Oh, there are no good cops." And they're honestly, they'll cover for each other no matter what.
But the auditors out here do the same goddamn thing, and that's what I've been bitching about for fucking how many years. You can't hold another man accountable if you're not going to hold yourselves, your friends, accountable as well.
Exactly.
We can't stick up for the idiot auditors, the frauditors, the fucking money grubbers, whatever you want to call them, the idiots, the trolls, all the bullshit that goes on out here. You can't stick up for that and then call yourself an auditor. Exactly. I'm an air conditioning guy. I'm an AC guy. That's what I am. I was born in America. I'm born in the USA, but I'm an air conditioning man, construction worker by trade. I dig ditches, but I'm not a ditch digger. I wash dishes, so I'm a dishwasher. I do audit, cop watching, stand up for what's right, go to fucking protest. Does that mean I got to be all this at one time? Damn, my load's getting awful fucking heavy. Can't do it all.
So let me ask you this. So I do audits and cop watch. So do that make me a frauditor?
That makes you
it makes
you American, I'd like to say.
I say it makes you a good citizen. And the thing, they use this term frauditor. And I'm going to tell you, there are some fucking cons and scams out there. Guys e-begging for money all the time. Posting.
Hey, PayPal Patty's a smart motherfucker. That son of a bitch scammed everybody for years. They say he's got 2 fucking Dodge Hellcats, $100,000 cars, got $1 million home, fucking brand new BMW, and he was out here begging for a fucking flat tire fix the other day in a brand new fucking Beamer. You're begging money, $1 million home, 2 fucking Hellcats in the driveway, plus all of his other toys, right? Now, he fucking scammed, the way I hear it, News Now Houston by putting all News Now Houston's videos on Facebook. See, Houston ain't allowed on Facebook because he's a perv. Registered sex offenders are not allowed on Facebook. So he didn't even know that shit was out there until he found out. So then I guess the way I hear it, old PayPal Patty decided he'd try to pacify News Now Houston, tell him $2-3 grand a month, right? But he was making Mac, buddy. He was making big bucks off that shit.
And I mean,
God damn, that's a smart motherfucker. A young kid like him scammed all of YouTube. All the supporters, that motherfucker was a fucking brain surgeon when it come to scamming motherfuckers, wasn't he? I mean, think about it. You got $200,000 cars, a new Beamer, $1 million home. If he got all that shit, damn, you one bad motherfucking scammer right there, buddy. He was the scammer of all scammers out here. PayPal Patty. Young kids took these motherfuckers for millions on YouTube. And how many years did it take you? You can't work and make that kind of money. Huh?
No, and again, that's when I say there are frauditors, some of the shit that he did to create content as well. Like all my content is legit. I will bait a cop, but the truth is, a dirty cop is going to be a dirty cop. So if I encourage him to fucking break the law, you know, by making a statement like, "Are you sure I have to give you ID?" Yes, you do. Well, you're wrong. Fuck you. What are you going to do? Arrest me now? Of course, his
Hey,
ego makes
I
him say,
watched.
"Yeah, I'm going to do it."
I watched one guy. He stepped back and he told the cop to stay away from him. You're armed. Stay back. I'm in fear of my life. The cop jumped up in his face. I guess he stepped back a second time and the cop jumped up in his face again. Right there, the cop broke the law. That's a lawsuit. That's like a 20, 30, whatever $1,000 payout instantly because they're not allowed to do that, man. They don't
No,
get to get up on your face and be breathing your air and you're telling them stay back. You're in fear for your life. That's an assault. They
you
can
know,
do whatever they did from 5 feet away. They ain't got to be fucking put their nose against your nose. When they
you
get
know,
up in your face like that, that's a charge. They need to be charged. They need to learn. You don't get the bully tactic us. We're not afraid of you. You can do
that's
whatever you want. You can throw us in jail, beat us up, shoot us, kill us, tase us, whatever you want to do, mace us. We still ain't afraid. I'm not scared of them motherfuckers.
that
Me
I
either.
had to explain that to a DPS lieutenant on the 7th of this month. I think it was the 7th. Harvey Freebird and Falmouth Veteran were out in Uvalde, so I drove out there. It wasn't too far out,
Right.
and that night, a fucking DPS officer. Now Harvey, you know, he's an agitator, but he's not doing anything illegal. He plays flip the script, you know, like, "Hey, are you guys selling drugs out here? You look suspicious."
Yeah.
And she got all pissed off about it. She gets out of her vehicle, and I hear her raise her voice, and I'm on the other side of the car, and I'm like, this is gonna get interesting. I'm going over here to film it. She slaps the camera out of Harvey's hand,
Hello, Special Ed.
Did you
and
video it? You got that clip?
I've got the clip. He's got the
Cool.
clip. I
Cool.
mean, it's blatantly obvious.
Mhm.
And as I explained to the lieutenant afterwards, I let things cool off. They did call a lieutenant down there after the initial supervisor showed up. He didn't approach us or say anything, but I had to tell him, I'm like, dude, you understand? I have PTSD. If your officer slaps me, my natural reaction may be to punch her in her face. And
Yeah.
what's going to happen if that happens? I'm going to get shot because that officer's going to escalate it to lethal force. And I
Yeah.
told him, I said, what do you think I'm going to do if I'm standing there watching your officer who just assaulted a man and he slaps her hand and she starts to use unreasonable force? Do you think I'm going to sit there and go, it's okay for him to fill him full of lead?
And
No,
legally, you have a right to stop that. Legally,
well,
lawfully,
I
lawfully.
explained that to the lieutenant. I said, you need to make sure she understands that. And he's like, and I said, I'm going to go off camera, but I'm going to explain something to you. I'm legally allowed to carry a weapon. Do you think I would have just stood there if she drew her weapon after what she did? And you know how that would have ended. It would have ended in one or two people being dead because your officer can't control her temper. And you guys will blow this shit off. We already know you will. But
Yeah, because what happens? Who's going to be responsible now that you tell him? See, wording things to me is so fucking important. You know, let me back up just a little bit with what you were saying. I know it probably wasn't exactly the way you said it word for word because we never can remember everything. But I like to put it to them like, what is going to happen when this happens? You know this now. You can't say you don't because I just told you. So when this does happen and it escalates down the road because that officer doesn't realize that her illegal action could cause the problem like you just explained, and now you know it. Wouldn't you think you'd want your officers to know that? And you give it to them in a question, because if you question something, it's a whole lot more. It makes someone think. If you tell someone something, they're going to repel. They're going to say, fuck you. Don't tell me shit, motherfucker. You see what I mean? That's a natural way of thinking as far as humans are. You don't tell me nothing. Who the fuck you think you are? But if you ask a question and then you leave it open-ended, I think I get a lot better results. That's why it's easy for me to fuck with people out here. I mean, y'all get to watch me play with people's minds and twist their brains up like a fucking wash rag. I don't know how I do it. I don't know why. It just happens. But I think it has a lot to do with the questions, because people won't answer usually, especially when they know they're wrong.
no,
You see what I'm saying? So I always tell everybody, make everything a question and then wait for the answer.
well, that's one of the the first big things that I succeeded in doing as a auditor was getting San Antonio police to re-educate all their officers about
Yeah.
their unlawful threatening to arrest people going to a police lobby. And I wasn't big at the time, and nobody even sees that video, but it's called Lying Lieutenant Lopez. But basically,
Say first of
he's
all,
telling me I'm down there complaining his officers are threatening to arrest people for carrying guns
Oh,
into the police lobby, and he's saying
Yeah.
I'll do it too. And I'm like, the sign right there says we can.
Motor City. Hold on for a second. I'm sorry to interrupt there. Motor City, I see you.
said K. Stevenson thinks.
Good morning. Good morning.
Good morning.
Good morning.
I don't want to break up the conversation. Go ahead. I'm still here.
I'll make it quick. But anyway, basically, this lieutenant is looking at the sign telling him we can carry a firearm into this police lobby and telling me he'll arrest me for it anyway. Now, I'm not an idiot. I don't choose to carry a gun if I'm going where I know I'm going to talk to police. I can, but I already know how police are going to respond and use that. So I'm like, fuck that. But I do carry an empty holster, and that fucking does the same thing for me. So I told the officer, I said, so you're telling me it's illegal to have a firearm in here? Well, guess what? Then you're going to have to arrest me. I have one on me now. Oh, he fucking lost his shit, came up, fucking, abused me. And then when he realized, he's like, why the fuck would you lie to me? I'm like, I just proved you tried to unlawfully arrest me for carrying a firearm when you know it's not a crime. And sure enough, he's like, well, I'm going to arrest you for criminal trespass, then fuck you. That's where I spent the 26 days in jail. And the city attorney is like begging me, what can we do to make this right? I said, first of all, you get rid of your unlawful signs and you make sure every one of your goddamn officers in this city knows not to ever fucking tell another citizen who walks into a police lobby that they'll arrest them for carrying a firearm in that area. And that's what they did. And for me, that's more effective than suing the city because that made change. And the city attorney went, yeah, all these signs are down. Now, here's the kicker. They took them down off all the police stations. They still have unlawful signs up in other public buildings. And I pointed out everywhere I go. And they're like, well, and I'm like, but that's the problem. You have this unlawful sign and an officer reads it and he thinks it's a law because you've chosen to leave up this no guns in city building sign, even though they have the right legal sign right next to it saying you can carry a gun in a police lobby, just not in the secure area. But an officer, he's going to see a sign and go, well, I have to arrest someone. I don't know the law, but the sign obviously couldn't be here unless it was a law. And, the police lieutenant, he's a piece of shit. I told him that. I told his captain that. And, he's like, well, you made him look bad. I'm like, I didn't make him look bad. He chose to do what he did, knowing he was going to get away with it at the time, but he won't get away with it in the future because the next time, you guys already have it on record. Every fucking officer in your city had to be notified. So the next time they do it, it's going to be a lawsuit. And I mean, again, those little things for me are big issues.
And they'll do it again. Hey, they'll do it again.
Oh, they will. And it's just a matter of time before it happens.
And it might be to you. That's the funniest part.
Well,
they're so fucking demented, dude. They will do it to you again. A new guy or the old guy that don't care. Next to retirement, thinks he'll get out of it because they're so used to getting out of everything. Everybody plea bargains, man. They hit us so hard with so many charges, we can't fight them all.
No, you can't. And they tie you up in court for so fucking long.
Yep, and they know it.
And again, if you take bail, you have to report in every day. There's conditions. There's all kinds of bullshit.
Miss B always said, she right there in Texas with you. She said, if they arrest her, do not bond her the fuck out. Do not.
Exactly. It ain't worth the little other bullshit that they pull. I mean,
plus every day you do, that's 1 day off your sentence.
Yep.
Or more. You're starting your time if you're found guilty. If you're not guilty, well, then you're starting your paycheck.
Exactly. Well, hey guys, I appreciate stopping in here. I'll ramble forever. That's the way I am. So I'm going to shut down my mic.
This view
Hey, that's all right. We'd have to listen to Black National if you weren't talking.
Caveman said,
I haven't said a word.
Well, no, that's why we've been keeping you quiet.
Y'all two been talking and
Black National
He fell out, man.
said,
Fell out.
https://
What are you doing, Motor City? You back at the damn hospital? What the fuck, man?
I've got 2 doctor appointments this morning for my SSI.
Okay, I thought maybe you was having seizures. I was hoping you weren't. I was like, God
No,
damn,
no. Thanks for your concern, but no, I'm
worried over
I'm
here.
doing all right.
I might have had to take off work and just sit here and hang out with you. Wait a minute, I'm already doing that with Black National over here. Fuck, he won't let me go to work. I was going to go to work. I was, and then he called me up here on the panel, and now I'm here. So how am I going to go to work?
you hear that? You see that?
Yeah.
The
See it?
small littlest violin.
Well, at least I didn't get the finger this time.
No.
First time in a long time.
I think it's kind of ridiculous.
I stopped doing that.
He got this.
I stopped doing that once you blocked me that one time.
Ain't nobody ever blocked your ass.
Or you kicked me out of the
Well, I might have. I probably kicked you out, but hey, you should have bought the shirt. I was trying to get you to buy the shirt from Joe Black, but that motherfucker kicked me out, or he blocked me, or something. I forget what the hell. I got one around here somewhere. I bought me one. Hey, put that mask on. You're breaking the law. Breaking the law.
Oh, that's funny.
Your germs are escaping.
I think it's hilarious. I go to a regular hospital from all my doctor appointments, and then they send me to this one room fucking, hole in the wall from SSI determination. It's like, really?
Yeah. This guy's going to ask you to touch your toes. Can you bend over? Can you squat?
Yep.
No, man, I'm too old for that shit. And can you pick me up if I fall on the floor? That's the best question I need to ask
That's
you.
what I want to know.
You got me doing some fucked up shit. Yeah, I might fall.
Yeah. It's kind of sketchy. Just knowing that this little hole in the wall is the one that's determining my SSI.
Well, see, I was told by these doctors, a lot of them won't take the government paycheck, SSI, the disabilities. They don't accept them because the government doesn't pay well. They will rip you off. They won't pay you. It's like even with a dentist. I knew a dentist, and he said he can't take that stuff because they only get so much money per each patient for Novocaine. Well, some people take a lot more Novocaine than others. He said, well, he has to take that out of his pocket.
Wow.
The government only pays for so much Novocaine, and after that, well, there's no money. And then sometimes you'll file for things, and the government will reject you. Well, now you got to refile for it and try to get it, and then it delays the payment is all they're doing. So the government can't be trusted to work for. You can't trust the government to pay you. And that's why a lot of the doctors and the dentists and all the other places say, fuck taking disability or SSI or any of that shit, because the government's their shit to work for. I mean, everything else they do is fucked up. Why would you expect to work for them and have them pay you properly? They're not gonna. So there you go. That's the way it works. And when you get paid by the government, and I've had government jobs before.
I think some dentists are different because, like the dentist I go to, he says he welcomes anybody that's got Medicaid or anything. He goes, because I get more customers.
Yeah, well, there are ones that do it, but a lot of doctors won't because of the reason I just told them. They just won't.
No, he says, yeah, I'd rather have a consistent amount of money than go through not having appointments,
Well, that's where you live, though. You don't live where there's a whole lot of rich people. And, I mean,
well,
dude,
you go to the dentist in the suburbs.
If you're in Texas, you're better off going to Mexico to the dentist than America.
Jeez.
or California. They have the best dentists are right across the border. El Paso, Juarez. I mean, right across the border. You go into these into Mexico, you'll have the most expensive dentist office you've ever seen because they don't have to pay the American government money. They can invest
Yep.
all the money into their practice.
Yep.
And there's thousands of people across the border, elderly people, every day to go into Mexico to get their teeth worked, their dentures, whatever, and they can afford it there. You can't afford to go to the dentist in America. And I'll say there's videos on YouTube. You can look it up. Go take my word for it. Thousands and thousands of people going to Mexico to get their dental work done every day.
I believe it.
Our country shouldn't be this way, man.
Nope. I agree.
Take care of all the government officials and all the war material and everything, but not the citizens.
Yep.
That's why, you know what? It's no disrespect to people that have been in the service. They get baited into that shit. You know what I'm saying? Like they say, oh, you can travel the country. Sure, you can travel the country, and they say, oh, you get all these benefits. Well, if you get all these benefits, why there's so many homeless veterans out there?
Hey, it's like this. You get promised you get to go to college when you get out of the military. Who the hell's going to go through all that shit and then go sit in a classroom? They know that people aren't never going to take advantage of these college courses when they get back. You can't send someone through war and then bring them back from war. They're either going to become a cop, a prison guard. They're not going to go to college to get the education that the government promised them before because when you sign up for the military, you go to war first and then you get your education. Am I correct?
Yep.
Well, how many of them are not taking advantage of that? But that's the reason they signed up, thinking they were going to be able to better themselves throughout their lives by doing what they're doing. And then when they come back and they realize it was all a sham, well, look what happens. The one guy come out here and said when he guarded the poppy field and then he came home and his fucking brother was dead from an overdose from the drugs that he was over there guarding.
Yeah.
So his brother died. He said he could have been the one who protected the same drug that killed his brother.
Ain't that something?
I'm like, that's a thought right there. Holy fuck.
Yep. I don't know. It's a big con game.
And look what they're doing to Blue Lies down there. The Blue Lies down there. They fucking with him hot and heavy. They trying to get a stack of charges. Every time he goes in front of them, well, you've been arrested this many times. Yeah, but I'm not been convicted. You piece of shit pig bastards. They don't care if you're just being arrested. You're a bad person. No, fuck them. It proves how crooked they are. Been arrested how many damn times, ain't committed a crime yet. What the fuck? That shows you right there. Your police force is out of control, run by a bunch of tyrannical idiots in Texas, but we all know how they are in Texas. But then do they have to be that way? Look at the crazy shit that's going on out there. Well, where's you know what I mean? How do you come to a happy medium? You got cops out of control. You got crazy ass people running around fucking machine gunning each other. Where's the middle? Where's the middle ground?
There is none. Especially with
so the system's done. System's over. We might as well just tear it up. Well, they tore it up long ago, but fuck the system. That means don't follow their system, which means their rule of law is all bullshit.
Yep.
So if we just follow good and bad, right and wrong, and like I've always said, right doesn't always mean nice. It's all about they look.
Man, I had to put the mask back on. These fucking stinks in here.
Yeah, like me now.
Boy.
And like the song says, is this thing working? Is this thing on?
What's up, Sky-Fi? I love calling him that. You know, Brian is the only person, when I went to the hospital, he was the only person that called me.
Skyfy called you?
Yep. I have so much respect for that guy. Every,
Yeah, look at IB Thunder. Had to jump through hoops to get benefits. They fight you. And that's another thing. That system, that building, that office, and all them rules in there were set up to help you get on it. It's to help
not to
you
fight
get it.
against it. That's
Why
what
do
they
they
do though
fight
now.
so hard? Yeah, why do the people running the office, all the people that get paid by the government, they all need fired.
Yep.
That we need to fire every single motherfucker that works for the government, every single person in the government offices, and all their families and all their fucking friends. None of them never need to be able to apply again for the job. You know how they always say, do you know anybody that works for Google? Have they ever worked for Google? That needs to be, have you ever worked for the government? Do you know anybody ever worked for the, you don't get to apply. And we need a whole group of new motherfuckers up in there. We got 350 some million people. There's only what, 5 or 10 million people work for the government. Let's give them a fucking, let's say 50 million of them bastards work there. Get rid of all 50. We still got 300 million people to pick from. They all need to go. They can't do their job. They won't do their job. They make it hard for IB Thunder there to get freaking just what, and he got it. So it means he was eligible from the beginning.
Yeah, that's the messed up thing.
yeah, because when I applied for Social Security, they denied me so many damn times that I can write a damn book. And then
Exactly. They do everybody. Everybody that does that. They do it too.
And it took me getting a good lawyer.
Yeah.
To fucking.
I'm wondering if I should keep my mic on or not when the doctor comes in.
No, I would mute it, dude. Don't mute it, dude. Don't play that game. That's. I mean, you could record it for yourself for later, but I wouldn't
put it
because
out
there's
here.
really nothing they're going to do that's out of the ordinary. It's just the same old song and dance. I've helped several people get on what you're fighting for. Like I say, you need a good attorney. No, you don't. You just need to know the rules. You know how to play their game, the red tape, all the bullshit, which I know a lot about because, like I say, I've helped several people get on this shit. Hell, there was an old guy down the road who lived in a camper. He lived in there for like 6 years, making $186 a month on food stamps.
Hey, y'all talk amongst yourself. I got a meeting to head to, so I'll be back at 11.
All right, well, I'm gonna go then. Fuck it.
10. Sorry.
Yeah, because he got to go to the doctor. You got to go, and I got to check my texts. I got to see if my text came in. When I get a text.
All right. Well, hey, I'll talk to y'all later.
All right, Black National. Yeah, I might go live after I get home. PDF. I don't know.
I'll if you go live, let me know.
All right.
All right. Talk to y'all later.
Everyone have a great day.
I'm texting my job guy. See if it's raining at his house, because if it's raining, I can't install a unit.
Yeah, it's supposed to be 90 degrees again today. Boy. At least my doctor's appointments were all early. Hopefully I'll get home around 12:30 and be able to miss all the hot air.
Well, I got to solder up some copper and shit. I got to run copper. I got to crawl under the house. I got to fucking build some shit, drill some holes in the fucking wood, and run some power wires, dump that wire, man, all that good crap comes with changing out somebody's air conditioning system. And I can't do it in the rain because you can't contaminate the inside of the copper with water.
Is it still raining there?
Huh?
Is it still raining there?
It rains here every day. Just when you don't need it to.
I just
when you want it to rain, if you want it to rain, it ain't gonna. There ain't no way. No. It's only when you don't want it to rain, then it rains.
Looked like you had a damn monsoon yesterday.
We did, dude. Fucking crazy shit. It's like it gets here. That's just a little summer storm. You should see a hurricane. It's really fun. It's like 10 times that bad.
Jeez. Yeah, I don't know.
Come down for a hurricane party sometime.
No, the only thing good about a hurricane, it's coming.
Yeah, you just don't know which direction it's going until the last minute. Then you're like, oh shit, I should have left. I should have left. Is it raining down there, Blue Steel? See, I gotta come down that way, dude. I gotta go about an hour towards you, dude. I gotta drive for about an hour towards Blue Steel, and he telling me that it's raining down there. That means I don't know which direction it's going though. Is it coming this way? Is it going east? Is it going to blow over, or is it going to continue all day? I need to look at the Doppler. Anybody got the Doppler? Oh, you trolling me, Blue Lies? Cool. I love it. Come on in anytime. If I catch you in my room, I'll turn you blue if you ain't already. No, I think he's already been blue. I'm pretty sure Blue Lies. That's why I told him, yeah, I'm already strapped. Yeah. I keep texting my buddy, and he's watching the Doppler. He said, looks like the storm's over top of where we should be right now. So if we would have drove down there earlier, we'd be sitting in the rain right now. You know what I mean? We wouldn't have been able to get out of the truck. So it's only going to take about 4 hours maybe to hook this, to do this job. Me and my buddy can blow a change out in a heartbeat. We could change the system out quick. Like, hell, we've had them done in 2.5 hours before. Fucking chick come to your house 2.5 hours later, we got the AC on.
Sounds like a good thing. I just
You
go
got
outside, put it in the window, plug it in. I'm good.
Now, I like to run the copper first and get the fucking vacuum on it. That way you suck in the fucking air out of the system. Once you got that, power's easy to hook up. Then you just sit there and wait for the vacuum. Wait.
I swear I've already been sitting here 25 minutes in this damn little room. I had to put the mask on. It stinks in here.
Yeah.
Not because I'm afraid of COVID. It's just I don't like the smell.
Yeah. Chemical smell.
It almost smells like somebody. It almost smells like somebody shit themselves in here.
Oh no.
I mean, just a slight tint of something weird smell.
Is there a drain in the floor?
Well, that's one thing I did show when I first turned on.
Yeah.
They turned the camera around again.
Is there a drain on the floor? That's where the smell's coming out of the fucking sewer.
No, there is no drain.
No.
But I seen these little stains here. Look at this.
Oh hell no. That's rust though, probably.
Yeah. But it's just like, I don't know. It's a small ass fucking room.
So something was sitting there that got rusty from them mopping the floor and not moving it. Damn. Yeah, there's bacteria. There's mold and bacteria down in there, probably.
Yeah. They don't.
You should have you should turn on a purple light and see what. Oh, that'd be scary. Oh hell no! Don't do it. Don't fucking do it. Don't touch anything in there. Hey, do not touch anything. Let your feet.
This is the only thing I've been touching, and I'll have to wash my hands.
Yeah. Don't touch anything you can help. Just let your feet touch the floor, and that's it.
Look, my feet are on the stool.
Hey, my friend got sent home from the doctors because they didn't want her to catch anything in the hospital. They had her in the hospital. She needing heart surgery, and they sent her home because they don't want her to catch nothing in the hospital. I'm like, oh man, you go to the hospital like I'm fucking dying. Well, here, go home because we don't want you to catch nothing here.
Yeah, trust me, I went to the hospital, the doctor appointment the other day, and came home and I had a headache. I'm like, man, I hate going. I really do hate going there because you're
you get terrified. Yeah, you get terrified. You'd be like, oh hell, I hope I didn't catch something. I know it's gonna kill me, whatever it is.
You go in fucking not feeling good, but you feel all right. But then then you leave, you feel worse. It's like, oh, what the hell's going on here?
Yeah.
Oh boy. This place is so small. I did a little video when I walked up and in, and I just downloaded it on YouTube.
Right.
And I was like, this little, I was saying, I go to Sinai Grace Hospital, for my appointments, and then this little hole in the wall place is going to determine my SSI. This is where the government sends me.
Well, he'll fill out all the forms and send it in. The rest of them don't know how to do it. He's set up. He's got the license to work for them. You got to sign up with it. You got to fill out their application to make sure that you're eligible to even work for the government. You got to pass all their tests they put them through.
Yeah,
like,
but if you
do you agree to this, and do you agree to that, and do you agree to this, and do you agree to that? That's the test they give you. They don't ask you any questions about what you know. They just ask you what you'll agree to. If you don't agree to every one of them, well, then you don't get to work for them.
If you watch the video, you'll notice the building's so small. It's like smaller than a party store.
Dude, I've been to them before. Around here. You wouldn't believe the dive, I should say, that they send these people to. I've given a couple people rides to the same building, same doctor.
Half the building's a pharmacy too. So you got to cut out that part of the building because that's
pill mill. Yeah, it's a pill mill, dude. They ship them into one door, medicate them, and ship them out the other. Get that check from the government. There's a constant check for the government. Probably every person goes through there is probably a government paid insurance. Like disability or Medicaid, Medicare, whatever the other ones are that they have.
You may know more about this than me. They are taking government funds, so I can legally film in here, right?
And it's as hard to do as far as you could probably film yourself, or you probably could, but they could trespass you too. Maybe.
Well, they can
refuse service. I don't know. I'm not sure on the medical side of it, especially being inside of a building.
Yeah.
You probably could get away with it, but you could probably get arrested and probably have to fight it for a year or two before you got away with it.
I definitely think I could do it with my mic off when they're giving like information out and just not film paperwork. I don't think they could really.
Well, what they would do is if you did, they would close the whole place down so everybody go home.
Yeah, we know that.
Yeah, we watched them do that before.
Just show up
or someone in there would attack you and they wouldn't see it. And the video would disappear like they did with Blue Lies down there. The video just accidentally just isn't here for some reason. The same way it was at the jail that time when I got slapped around. That camera that points straight toward the sidewalk that you would think would have seen everything, or the one in the window pointing toward it, one of them would have had it, right? For some reason, just didn't get it that day. I don't know what happened. There was no video there. It's like they were watching it, expecting it to show up, and all of a sudden it ended, and there was no video of us even being on the sidewalk, let alone getting slapped around. So we must not have been there, huh?
Nope.
Yeah. It was on my camera, though. My camera had it. Sure did. But it didn't actually show his hand actually touching me twice as he slapped me with a left and then slapped me with the right. And then I blocked him with a right, and then I blocked him with the left. It didn't show all. My camera only seen the camera flying around and my hand moving around trying to block. You know what I'm saying? As I'm getting a left and a right jab and a hook.
Yep. That's why it's always good to have a second and third person with you.
Yeah, that's why I tell everybody, don't never go out alone like I do.
You've got to get a couple different views.
I'm always by myself. How can I not go alone if I'm by myself?
It's best to have somebody with you. I've noticed that watching these videos.
Hey, will you hang out with me?
I would.
Oh, would you? Okay, well, cool. At least I got somebody. Yeah, cool. Good.
I got your back.
At least I got somebody. I'm just saying.
I ain't playing. I don't play them games.
Down to the that's what I'm talking about. We ain't gonna do much. Probably gonna get bored a lot. Just saying.
That's all right.
That's why we got a fishing hole. We got a fishing hole. We can get bored over there. We can get bored sitting at the house.
Get some fish for dinner. That sounds good. Maybe some gator.
Yeah, we can always eat gator. Gator's like deer in Florida. There's always gator and deer meat available. It seems like somebody got some in the freezer. I'm sure. I mean, it's the way it works. They got gator season here. You know, you can go get you a license.
Man, it's been at least a half hour I've been sitting in here.
I know it.
I got here like quarter to.
Well, see, here's what they got to do. They got to let your heart rate cool down. You got to sit there for about an hour. That way you relax. You know, your body, your. If you had to walk there, let's say 2 miles, when you got there, your heart gonna be beating 100 goddamn mile an hour, right?
I don't know. Seems like I stress out the longer I sit here.
Yeah, I know it, and that's part of it too. We'll see if how fucking far you go. Are you fucking bug-eyed crazy or not? You ought to be over there peeking out the door, smiling at people as they walk by, blowing kisses, tell them I love you long time. I'd say that motherfucker's bug-eyed crazy, Doc. You need to get him out of here. I'd be like, yeah, that's what he was checking. That's why he left us sit there so long. See how long it takes before he bug out.
Trust me, I'm like you said though. I don't want to touch the door handle as much.
I'd be like coming in here with my rubber gloves on, look like I'm washing dishes at a fucking restaurant, all the way up to my elbow. Them big old giant rubber gloves.
I figure I could find some in here.
Big old giant rubber gloves. Have rubber boots on and shit. Don't forget the rubber boots. Has some fishing garb. You know the waders, the fishing waders. It has some waders on. See, I'm covered up. I'm ready, boy. I'm rubber text down, boy.
You got a rubber hood to go over my head.
A bottle, one of the spray bottles. Have a spray bottle and have the claw and crossbones on it, and have poison on it, and have it hanging out your pocket. Have it hanging out your pocket. Yeah, have it on your holster. Like, this is my spray. This is my hand sanitizer. Also gets people back if they get too close. Somebody pull a spray bottle out, says poison on it, and it's fucking pointed at you. Get back, motherfucker! I'll tell you right now. You'd be like, oh hell no! I got a bottle of poison over there. That should be funny. That'd be funny.
Oh man!
Who's now Lisa don't like me? Who's now Lisa don't like me? She got purple hair. Who's now Lisa got purple hair?
I don't know.
I think she got purple hair or blue. I don't know. I forget. I never know about. I try to remember people as word association type thing with words, and then I can't remember, dude. I'm old.
I know she had blonde, but women do change their hair color.
Some do, some don't. I gotta check my text. Let me check. Let's see.
What's happening, chat? Hope everybody's having a good morning.
Can you look at the Doppler?
No, Noah's going to junkyard again. Make sure you grab a lug nut.
What's the Doppler look like? I need the Doppler, man. We need the Doppler. What up with the Doppler? Yeah, that's a weather channel.
You can just whoops. I gotta mute you, Dr. Sir.
It's Ron.
Huh? It shows him that, bro. They don't have our locals? What happened to that channel below this or above it? Where would, remember that? Do they still have that? Are they just gonna make you watch all this before they give you what you want, huh? Blue Steel, is it raining between me and you, man? You got a Doppler? They're trying to. Wait a minute. Nope. Now they're showing us the East Coast. Is Lisa in Miami? I don't remember. There's some. My memory's getting worse. I've got so much shit to think about. I ain't got time. Sometimes I'll have to go check out the page again. There's so much. Some people have the same names out here. I mean, you wouldn't believe how many people have like right next to the same name. I mean, there's people out here with names like Fort Earth Farmer. A whole bunch of them. Holy shit, where do they all come from? Somebody said there was some in another room today. I was like, God damn, why they guys keep popping up with another dirt farmer from another room? I was over here. I wasn't over there, wherever it was. Jane, I think I'm already there. It's called the Sometimers. Give me a day or two and I'll remember. Sometimes I remember, sometimes I can't. That's all. Good Citizen Media. How's the Dodge doing, man? You got the motor back? Does the Dodge live yet? I'll just wait for him to answer, maybe. So we could go give it a try if you want. Now it's if I want to. God damn. Why's it got to be up to me, folks? I don't want no Cleveland, 84 degrees. Freaking rain, man. What should we do, baby? What should I do? Should I stay or should I go now? Oh, Oklahoma, Miami. God dang. I didn't know they had a Miami in Oklahoma. What's it doing? I got to know. I got to know. I mean, this is like major importance. Maybe I should look it up on the internet. This TV shit sucks. Mainstream media. They worry about more how they dress than they do telling the damn news. Most of them dress so funky they look silly. What the hell kind of dress is that? I got to go the other way, not Crawfordville. I got to go down toward Brantford. I got to go past Brantford, Blue Steel. I'm going to have to look on the internet. That's all it's to it. I mean, it's already 11:11. The day's about over. Maybe I should just wait till tomorrow. I mean, why do today what we can do tomorrow? Oh well, I don't know. It looks like the rain's fizzling out when it gets to down there around Bradford. AccuWeather. Let me go look at that one. Is it raining here? Oh man, they got so many advertisements on these frickin' pages. It's ridiculous. I hate going to these fucking pages, man. It's ridiculous. It's like 400 advertisements just to get to one little block on the page. All right, it's trying to open up. Florida weather radar. I don't know, man. It rains every day in Florida. I mean, who cares? Just fuck, let's just do this. What the fuck? Who cares if it's raining? Let's do it. Let's get this motherfucker done, man. I'm tired of fucking around with it. I want it over. I'm supposed scared a little bit of god dang rain. Man, I'm tired of playing around. Grab me some drinks, would you, baby? I'm gonna grab me a couple things. I'm gonna go get this shit done. I'm tired of fucking around. Give me my goddamn. Get the hell out of here. This shit's ridiculous. I'm gonna just say, man, we're going down here and blow this shit out. We ain't got time to fuck around no more. If I wait till it stops raining, it'll be next year. Fuck, I care about a little bit of rain. Stops raining, I'll burn the copper in and get done with it. Ain't like I ain't never worked in the rain before. Yo, I got to work, bud. Poor boy's got to eat. I'm tired of fucking around sitting here playing games. I must have drank all my coffee. That's what happened. I ran out of coffee. What up, Mitten? Mitten State. What up? What up? Oh, shit. Shit and fall in it, y'all. Gotta go work, man. This sucks really bad. I mean, you just don't know the sufferings. Did I drink all my coffee? God dang it. Well, that's a bummer. You know, when you want that one last cup of coffee and it's gone, so then you fill up your cup with a little bit in the pot and you say, how the hell with that? I ain't drinking that shit. And you pour it out and say, fuck it. I'm not drinking that either. Put that shit inside my stomach. So I got a Yahoo. Yahoo! About a couple of these plums right here. I need me a couple plums. Make some fruit. Huh? One, two. Yeah, I'll take a separate bag, please. Hell yeah. You ought to eat a couple of these. These things are good. Yeah. There's taters puddings in there, too. Maybe I should take me. Yeah, I don't need no puddings. Couple plums. I'm good to go. Grab everything I need. Grab my good stuff. All right, we'll have fun. Oh yeah, let me have my channel locks. You're gonna need them. All right. Well, while I'm gone, do a whole lot of work. The roof needs a fixing and all that good stuff. Get her done, girl. Get the yard mowed and all the other stuff that he's doing in here. I know it ain't been mowed in 2 years, but it's your turn. See, that's how you tell them. Get her done. Oh, come on, itty bitty. Let the old guy in. Get back. Come on, itty bitty. I got an old cat. He just showed up again. Let him in there. I don't know where they're gonna. Where old Ron went. But I know one thing for sure. I don't even know if I still got signal. Gotta
Yep.
load up the truck, y'all.
One appointment done.
All right. Did they tell you you're gonna live?
Hell, I think the doctor better worry about him living. Guy looked like
Oh,
he was
yeah?
89 years old.
Oh shit.
Mm.
I went to one of them one time when I work comp. The doctor said, "You're disabled." I said, "No, I'm not." You're fucking crazy.
You know, there's something funny because we're discussing stuff and he's like, "Oh, you seem like you do okay." I said, "No, I don't." I said, "Seizures are not cool." I said, "They're not okay." And he goes, "Oh,
Yeah.
no, I didn't mean it that way. I didn't mean it that way." He said, "You're physically, you're doing good." He goes, "Epilepsy? I don't know." So, I'm like, no, I'd rather
Oh,
fucking
yeah. See, that's not good that he said that then.
what?
He said, "You're physically okay. You can work."
Well, let's see. That's why I told him. I said, "Epilepsy? No, I could fucking fall down and have a seizure and die fucking right here." "Oh, no, I don't want to see that." And I'm like, "Yeah, well, it could happen." I said, "So
Yeah.
physically is one thing, but you know, yeah, I can pick up a fucking gallon of milk or run down the street, but you know,
Yeah. Dude, I got a
anymore."
fucking cat that has seizures. I watched the some bitch fall off the roof of the house, bounce off a table, hit the step of the table, bounce off it, and then hit the floor.
Yeah, I've split my forehead open on the TV stand in the living room. I fell over my and nightstand and everything. You know, having seizures. You know, this shit's not fucking cool. I told him I'd rather fight fucking 10 guys than have another fucking grand mal seizure.
Yeah.
Fuck that.
Yeah, no doubt, dude. Hey, remember I was out of cigarettes last night? We wasn't out. Here's a whole pile of them. They're in my truck, man. Oh, well. I'm out of here.
That's right. I came out here to fucking smoke a cigarette. You got to go back in for the psychiatrist now, the mental evaluation.
Now you walk in there standing on your hands.
Now I'm gonna walk in there going, "Fuck, mother,
Police, fuck the police. I be fuck the cops
yeah.
today. That shit is fucked up and stuff." Otto
Free
said
Eric
it.
Brandt. Fuck the police.
Otto said it. Free Eric Grant, motherfucker. Fuck you, motherfucker.
Don't touch me.
PDF sent me.
Fucker.
That
Get away
motherfucker
from
got to go. Got to go. PDF fucking sent me here. That motherfucker got to go. I got to get rid of that.
Yeah, I'm like 5 miles east into Detroit, and this block, man, is all brick houses. It's actually a really nice block. It looks like.
Wow. Yeah, I'm rolling. Oh shit! Hit the brake. Stop. Oh, drop the
You got
anchor.
the Family Dollar.
Huh?
You got the Family Dollar. But yeah, every house on this block is brick.
Man. Check the brake fluid. Shit.
Doesn't look that bad of a neighborhood
Oh yeah.
until you walk up on 6 Mile. I think this is Detroit Renaissance High School and part of a hospital. That's what I thought I seen.
I'll share some rain with you.
Fuck, we need rain. Look at the skies. Just a couple fluffers.
Does it
No,
look like
nothing
rain?
for rain. What's that?
Does it look like rain?
Oh, hell no. These clouds are like see-through clouds. Yeah. No rain in sight here. That's going east. So them clouds are going away from me. That's west. It doesn't look like any rain in sight. Well, I got me a phone stand for whenever I'm on panels or live. I got me a phone stand to put my phone on. Cost me $5.
You see this?
1 second. I got a bunch of traffic. I didn't hear what you said.
So can you see this?
Oh, man. Mostly cloudy, but it looks nice.
How about the field?
Oh. Was that the field that was flooded yesterday?
No, that's the flower field right there.
Yeah, I seen that one video. You were driving by that field. It looked like it was all flooded.
Oh yeah, that was another field. Down the other direction. That's the opposite way.
Do you guys have them frequent flash floods?
Well, that's just a summer shower is all that was.
Yeah, summer shower. That looked like a fucking downpour and a half.
That's just old regular old spring shower.
I heard seen somebody in the comment section saying, "Damn, it's coming down." I was about to put, "No, that shit looks like it's going sideways, coming from everywhere."
How I think you should drive through a hurricane. That's really fun.
Yeah, there's a difference when it's coming down and when it starts going sideways. You know, there's a problem when it's going sideways.
Yeah, well, it always does that here, so that's just regular. Usually, it's the lightning that's really scares you. When you'll see lightning flashing across the sky, coming straight down. The spider web lightning, the direct giant bolts of lightning that shoot across and straight down. We get all kinds of lightning at the same time. It's a hell of a show.
And it's flat, so you're like right out in the open.
Well, yeah, you can see it in a distance coming towards you. You'll see all these giant bolts of lightning flashing through the air. You'll be like, the hair on the back of your neck stands up. You know you was out too long. You're about to get struck.
I should have been home 5 minutes ago.
Yeah, that's why men get struck by lightning more than women, because they go inside and the men stay out there until the rain hits.
Yeah.
Trying to collect up all the tools.
Yeah.
Should have seen it coming earlier.
Well, I think that's the high school down there.
There's a bean field. That's where your beans come from out there, y'all. Y'all got some beans coming. They come out of that field right there. That's a bean field. We got beans right here too, you know. Got some backer. Got some tobacco down here. Yeah.
Oh,
they grow
okay.
A lot of backer.
Thanks.
I got to check my brake fluid.
I got it. Thank you. I'm going to put this out. Go ahead. Okay. This is the other doctor. He looks like he's fucking 90 years old. Looks like fucking Sigmund fucking Freud. Fucking funny as hell. He's walking bent over. Looks like he's 5'4". Got a black mustache and all white hair.
They gonna look at you and say, "Look at me, I'm still working. Why can't you go get a job? Get to work, boy." Young ass motherfucker, I'm over here, 94-year-old, walk around all bent over your ass wanting to get a fucking check. What's wrong with you, boy?
Yeah.
Wait a minute, motherfucker. The government's giving you the goddamn check you get, and you talking shit about me getting a goddamn check. Get your old ass out of here before I put my foot up your ass. You're gonna need a doctor to remove it, motherfucker. That's what you going.
Oh boy.
Old as us, young guys can't do this shit.
Yeah, I'm gonna mute right now. I gotta go in here.
You better mute. Yep, I gotta load up some more tools. Could take the boat out. Instead, loading up tools. Go fucking to the lake, man, to the river. Take me to the river. Take a boat ride.
Oh boy.
This thing ain't been worked on much, I'll tell you what. Just another beater, but this one's a good one.
I'm back. Where's PDF? Where's Black National? I'm still in the show, it says. Is everybody there? Anybody there? I can take this damn fucking mask off. Jesus Christ. That goddamn Sigmund Freud in there. He was pissing me off. He didn't like my attitude. Oh, that was funny. I was kind of upset at first, but he started amusing me. So, okay, it ended up getting a little better. Well, I got to get off here. I got to make a phone call, get me a ride or jump on this bus here. Got to head home. I don't know if anybody's down in the chat. All right, people, I'm leaving. There, Black National, or you can hear me. You have a great day. Signing out. Peace out from Detroit.